Agent Romanov. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man. Hey, everyone.
Chris Evans and Chris Hemsworth win in an arm wrestle. I have won in an arm wrestle. He is actually only about 4'3", I think, so they have to enlarge him on screen. So, yeah, that's an easy one.
Oh, they need to stop, you know, having Chris Evans in the discussion.
Yeah. I think at the end of the day, it's kind of a 50-50 tie.
Yeah. And I mean,
For last place.
I'm happy to leave it to you. I'm happy for you to take it too.
No.
I just don't want that other guy here.
Oof. Yeah. That's bad. America. Yeah, really.
How did you get cast as Thor? I had a very early audition, early on in the process. Didn't go very well. My little brother had an audition. He almost got the part, then didn't because they said he's a bit young, so they opened the casting back up. I was really angry that he almost got the part, so I came back in with a newfound fury.
I came in to do it. Basically, my first scene was with the Guardians, and I'd just come off Thor 3, was like my set. I was feeling good, and I said I got this new version of the character, and I was like, I'm gonna kill it. I walked onto the set of Avengers, and I was basically on the Guardians set. I was like, why do I feel kind of awkward and doubting myself?
Who the hell are you guys?
Oh, you're from America.
What's that?
There's nothing wrong with America. I love America.
Yeah, no, me neither. Me neither. I love America too, but we haven't happened.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah. His name, mate.
His name's Chris Evans. It just really makes me mad. I was my wrestling team captain, and I went there. So I guess, you know, you can't be, there's no room for a co-captain, I guess.
No, too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's actually me. What type of weight training did Chris Hemsworth do to prepare for Thor? Just lots and lots of heavy weights, isolated muscle grouping, powerlifting sort of stuff. My training now is a little more functional, and I'm not so worried about getting massive as I am about kind of just staying fit and functional, I guess.
Which Chris would be the perfect wingman on a night on a town? Really? All right. The best to babysit the kids. Ah, okay.
How heavy is Chris Hemsworth's prop hammer? It's extremely heavy, about 436 pounds.
Has the best costume in this movie? That's what I've heard. Best dance moves? Be honest.
Who thinks they have the best dance moves? Who has the best dance moves?
But who does?
Worst dance moves?
Okay, we're gonna talk about this.
How much can Chris Hemsworth bench press? I don't bench press at all. I do lots of push-ups. So whatever I weigh, whatever the math is there. But for the first Thor, I was bench pressing a lot. It's a pretty boring exercise and pretty useless, unless you have to do this to bad guys, you know?
We were gonna talk about this.
Yeah, what?
I saw the video of the jump rope.
Oh, yeah,
with the family.
Yeah.
You do a move I call the dirty hit.
Yeah. Well,
when did Chris Hemsworth start acting? You know, I've always been a bit of a liar, and from a very, very young age, and mostly to kind of remove myself from various duties around the house. I'd pretend to be sick or broken in some way and incapable of doing any real work. That's where it all started.
yeah, well, we were doing that. We can only get like 3 revolutions and threw a little hips into it, and we got like 10 or 11. So you do the math. That's saying something about my technique, isn't it?
Posted. Is Chris Hemsworth ticklish? A little bit. Answered. IMDb. My trademarks are deep, resonant voice, light, bold blue eyes, muscular physique.
Is there any rivalry between you guys when your solo movies come out?
Yeah, I just, every time another film comes out, a new character, and they do better than my film, I just remind myself I was one of the founding members. And I feel a little bit better. And then I look at the reviews and the box office, and I'm like, that doesn't even matter.
And, confused? just a big kid, I guess. Ridiculous.
One's in your bathroom, right?
One's in the bathroom, yeah.
Did you hear anything from anyone? The Marvel police? Did they contact you?
There's a couple of comments. It made very difficult for me to get another hammer from the next movie.
Right.
Or the new weapon that I have in this film. I was like, I'm going to get one of them. They're like, no. We know what you''ve done 5 times.
Do you guys...
Born August 11th, 1983, correct. Nickname Kip. Yeah, when I was very little it was. Height, 6'2", 3/4, 1.9. I think I'm about 6'3", actually, but it's close enough, isn't it? It's official.
He obviously took my costume. Maybe a little bit of jealousy going on. Ragnarok did really well, but it's like he's already taken over the purple persona.
Yeah. you dropped the ball, man. I don't know what you were doing.
Where do you? It's actually me. Chris Hemsworth, might I ask, if you were to choose boxing or kung fu, which would you choose? I've never done kung fu. I've done a lot of boxing, a lot of Muay Thai, a lot of kickboxing. But, you know, I'll give kung fu a go if it's beneficial.
What scene did you find most challenging to film for this movie, and why? Was it because of the people in it? Was it because of the director? Or was it, you know, just anything like that?
The most difficult... The first day was what you've seen on the trailers. It was Thor meeting the Guardians, and it felt like kind of first day at school for me, you know, because they all knew each other, and I didn't, so I was a new kid.
Chris Hemsworth, have you seen this? What are your thoughts? And it says, Chris Hemsworth is Australian and Thor is from space. Does that make him an Australian? That's hilarious. It does, in fact. Yeah. Yep. It makes me an Australian.
And they'd all been shooting, and I hadn't. And I had some weird sort of nervous butterflies floating around my body. And but it was... But I squeezed them out of me, you know. Chris Pratt gave me a big hug, and all the butterflies flew to my ears. And we had
the full trailer. Here we go. Okay, so I didn't get it. It's not a movie. They got like half a dozen big names to star in a fake movie trailer. Well, how'd they manage that? I was going to make a fake trailer. Maybe Tom Hanks is available. Well, if you can afford Tom Hanks, sure. This was the Australian tourism campaign. They basically wrangled a whole lot of Australians who were keen to promote their beautiful country. And then Danny McBride, who deep down wants to be Australian. So we got him for free.
It felt like a first day at school when the new kid who moved to town is way more awesome than you. His name's also Chris.
There you go.
Taller and
no girlfriend for you.
The girls like him.
The same feelings. You know?
How did you feel about not being in the Civil Wars? They sort of benched you for that one. How did you feel about that?
I mean, that's what everyone thinks. I actually chose not to be in it. I was like, nah, busy.
Who among you do you concede is the most attractive? Is there just a general acceptance that one of you is more attractive than the other?
I think it's an overall consensus of sexiness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's just about what you like. Some people like pork chops. Some people like T-bone. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Nope.
No, I don't know what you mean. Did you like going to the theater with the fake mustache on and saying, like, it feels like it's missing something, this movie?
So, where's Thor? He really sucks. Not enough hammers.
Not enough hammers. That's so sad. It needs hammers.
And long blonde hair. Or an eye patch.
You seem to be as handsome, which enrages me. Oh. Is that not the truth?
I mean, engorges you. I think you got the word wrong.
Well, it was. I knew that there was a feeling of excitement and a real high level of something.
Yeah.
You might have been sexual.
Same with me. Yeah. See? I get it too.
That's the fatty meat.
Oh, God.
Ready? Let's go.
too.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Hi.
See you guys.
Know anybody?